Coach, as the situation stands actually, everybody knows that, okay, you have to win the match, and if it's not going to win the match, there will be the champion. So at this point actually, so what is going on your mind actually, that as you know that you have dropped some of the valuable points in between, so what is going on your mind at this moment?
In my mind, always I try to be positive. Always I try to fight till the end, and the chance is there. Can become champions tomorrow, but obviously it's not easy. But there are two scenarios. We can become champions, and my mind is positive. We need to try to believe. We need to try to fight till the end, and this is my mood in this moment.
Hi Coach, my name is Partha from Eastern Coach. Coach, what is the injury status about Apuya and Cummins?
About Apuya, most probably he is not going to play because he is not fit for tomorrow's game. And about Jason, let's try the last training session. Would be difficult, but not impossible, and maybe he can play. We need to have the last training session today to try to check how the situation is, and he is available or not for tomorrow's game.
Coach Rahul is from Red Sports. Coach, in the tomorrow's game, we all know that suppose the Mohun Bagan wins, but still you will need other result to go in favor of the Mohun Bagan. I mean, after grueling 3 to 4 months of preparation, all the hard work your team has put in, not only mentally but emotionally, how Mohun Bagan is preparing for tomorrow's game.
Believe, because finally we need to believe, no? We are not, we need to be honest, we are not in the scenario we wanted to be, but there are options, and when there are options, we need to believe, we need to fight about these options, and we need to prepare well the game, we need to win the game. As I told you before, there are two scenarios we can become champions, no? Then we need to fight for that.
Coach, this is Shantan working from Uttar Bongo Sambad newspaper. So, tomorrow, will you go for a record margin win or a normal 1-0 or 2-0 win? What's in your mind?
In my mind is to have the maximum respect to the opponent. We are going to play against a very good opponent. I think they are playing very well. They show their potential during this season, in a difficult season, in the first season for them in the competition. I like how they are playing. I like they are doing great football. And if you are not in 100%, you cannot win the game, no? For sure, we need to win the game, but also we need to keep in mind one of the options, difficult option, but it's one option. The goal difference could be decisive, no? Then, in football, everything is possible. And we need to try to do our best to win the game. This is the most important thing, but also thinking it's in our hands if we are scoring a number of goals. But it's not easy, but also it's not impossible.
Hi, sir, you are Himana, work for the Hindustan Times. You mentioned a little while ago that the season did not end the way you wanted it to, which we understand. Have you been able to look back and point out where the season went not as per your expectation?
The press conference today is for tomorrow's game. Speak about the past not help to us in terms of to do evaluation, because finally tomorrow we can become champions, we can finish in the second position, we can finish in the third position, and let's do the reflection after the season. And I don't think it's helpful for us now to speak about the past or to speak about the future. The most important thing is the present, is to do the training session, to prepare in the best way as possible tomorrow's game, and try to do our job tomorrow, and hopefully at the end of the game we can celebrate something very important for us, is to get our target, becoming champions.
Hi Coach, this is Mohun from Oxford TV. Coach, if we look back the start, in the ISL beginning, the 4 matches you have scored lots of goals, and for the last 8 matches, your team haven't scored impressive goal. So, and you need to win in a big margin tomorrow. Not only win, you need to win in a big margin. So, any special training or special talk to your strikers, the forward line, which is quote unquote, is a star-studded striking line in ISL, and the goal difference is now the factor for Mohun Bagan Super Giant. So, do you have any special conversation especially with your striking line?
Yes, for sure. Everyone knows in the team what we need to do. And for sure we need to plan accordingly to get our target. No? We are working on that. As I told you before, the maximum respect for the opponent. If we are not, 100% we are not going to win. But also we need to keep in mind this situation. For sure we are speaking about this. The players are very smart to know what the situation is and how we can manage this kind of the situations. We are working on that. We have today sessions. We are going to speak also tomorrow before the game. But the players know what is the situation and they are ambitious. They are the first one to win the trophy, and we know what we need to do in this scenario, in this moment. If we want to get our target. Yes, I know that. I know that. Yes, I was smiling, but this is not an answer into a smile, because finally the set pieces could be decisive. No? There are very equal games. A small details can change everything. We are scored in the last game in the corner. One goal means we have options today to become champions, but it's one of the things we obviously we could be better, and we need to think we can improve about that. Let's see tomorrow if we can score in corners, but we had a lot of numbers of corners and we didn't take advantage about this, and it's a very important part of football today. I think set pieces could be decisive to win games, to win points, and to win trophies.
Good afternoon, Coach. Taking a cue from her question, that in the very first press conference you have said that you like to win by 6-2 rather than 1-0. But right now, before the last match, your team is short of scoring goals. So, what do you think? You wouldn't explain to them what is your philosophy, or they didn't understand your philosophy?
I think they are very smart. They know my philosophy. I think we are generating chances. We have chances, but also we need to improve in the balance. No? In the last game, maybe we can score more goals. Even in the last chance, we have a clear chance to score more goal. But also they can score goals. No? It's not about the attacking players. It's not about only to finish the actions. It's about to try to find the balance in the team. No? Because finally, when you are playing with a winning and attacking mentality, you are taking some risks. You are giving spaces to the opponent, and in transitions you can suffer. No? And this situation happened to us during some games. No? The mentality is the same. The mentality is the same, but finally, the most difficult for the coach is when you are not generating chances, because finally, maybe you can speak here with words and you have attacking mentality, but you are not arriving in the open goal, you are not generating chances, you are not dominating the game in the possession of the ball, but this situation could happen. I think we had chances to score goals, we had chances to beat the opponents during some games, but we didn't score. But also, it's not about this. No? We need to try to find a balance, because in these same of games we get the opportunity to the opponents to have chances against us. No? Finally, football is balance. My idea, my style of play, my philosophy didn't change. But sometimes you are playing against opponent, and they are also playing. No? When they are playing against us, sometimes it's not easy to find the spaces. They are defending well. They made it also, because the opponent also, they have a plan, and when they are playing against Mohun Bagan, sometimes you can see, you need to play against defensive line with a lot of number of players, no? And it's not easy to find the spaces, and it's not easy to score 5 goals in each game.
Coach, Sarvata here from Bardhaman Patrika. Coach, how do you see Delhi as an opponent? How do you see Delhi as an opponent?
I think, as I told you before, is a very good opponent. I love how they are playing football. For me, Punjab and Delhi is the teams who try to play good football. I love this kind of football. They are brave. They are not under pressure. They try to build when they have the ball. Being smart and generating chances, and they are good team in transition. This is why I am telling. If we are thinking it will be easy game and we are going to score, we are doing a big mistake. No? We need to be serious. We need to know how is the level of the opponent and maximum respect to them.
And one more thing, Mohun still have a chance to win. So what is the message to the fans?
As I told in the press conference to the fans, cannot ask nothing. No, we need to give them. You can see in the last game in the derby, how our supporters push to us, help to us till the end, believing till the end, being positive in a difficult season. They deserve to be champions. Hopefully, we can get this tomorrow. If not. It was very painful because finally you are in a club, you know how demanding is this club, who is the passion of our fans, what it means is more than football. It's more than football. And finally, part of our job is to make happy the people, and hopefully we can make happy the people tomorrow.
Hi coach, this is Tanishri from John 24 Sports. How do you motivate the player in time of distress?
I have the kind of players, people are professionals, they don't need my motivation. I think they are enough professionals, they know, most of them more than me, how means for this club to get the target, and the motivation is there. I don't need to do something special to motivate all my players. No? My job is more in tactical situations or try to explain to them some things about the opponents, motivate and to take advantage of our potential than to motivate the players. The players are ready for the challenge. They are always in the highest level of motivation because they know very well in which kind of club they are playing for.
Coach, assuming Jason makes the fitness at the final training session, what are the chances of you starting with all 4 of your attacking forwards, DB James, Jason and Ravine?
Good evening.
Hi Dini, this side. This is Mohun from Sport TV. Dimitri Petratos is a name for Mohun Bagan supporters, which makes difference. I mean, supporters, they usually call you Dini God in social media and everywhere, and they depend on you. The team, as team depend on you, they also depend on you to become happy in every match. For last 3 or 4 years, but what happened this year? Why not that performance we could see from Dimitri Petratos? That winning goals, last year championship goals. What happened to Dimitri Petratos?
There's one more game to go.
Hi, Dimitri. Last couple of seasons, we have seen that Mohun Bagan was always leading from the front and Mohun Bagan was always in the championship run from the beginning till the end. And this time the scenario is a bit different, so you are in the catching up position. So how difficult is it to adjust as a footballer with the mindset like this? Like last 2 years you were different and this year it's catching up thing. And I have a second part question. That's great.
Look, it's part of the game. Like I said, there's one more game left. We have to go out and give everything, focus on ourselves, and we see. We will give our best. This is all I can say. We will give it everything we can. stick to the plan, and just go for it.
Second part, we might see you in green and maroon jersey for the last time in tomorrow's match. So, have you set any personal target for yourself? Like, you have contributed a lot in Mohun Bagan's success. So, any personal target you have set for tomorrow?
It's the same. I go out and give my best all the time. I know what it means to wear this jersey, and once again, I will go out, play with my teammates, my brothers, fight for the club, and that's it.
Yesterday we saw your one post, the last dance. What its meaning?
There's one more game left. There's one more game, and yeah, we'll do our best. Leave everything on the field, enjoy it, and we'll see.
Hi, Dimi. Yeah. Sushmita, Uttar Banga Shambat. Dimi, this year league started very late and was in the situation was very uncertain. So, do you think that affected your performance this time? And it is a truncated league also, only 13 matches.
Look, it's the same for everybody. It's not a typical season where you have a lot of games. So yes, it's a different format, and you just have to adjust. It's come to what it is, and we just have to stay focused on that.
From sport news. One thing is that as everybody has been there on the same day, that the last chance or something like that. But do you think that it could have been not in this situation what you have been now actually. So you can avoid that situation with some more actually the initiative or goals from your side. Do you think where does it lack actually from your as a footballer? I'm asking you, the coach done everything. As a footballer, where do you think that you lack the thing that it goes into the last match? No, I'm just asking that as the situation stands now, it goes into the last match edition. So it could have been done, as it could have been done, you think so that as a footballer, it could have been not in this situation, it could have been avoided that it should not be in the last match actually. Why does it lacking actually?
I don't know. Look, this is in the past. We are here now. We've got one more game. Like the coach said, we're focusing on ourselves, what we can do, and we have to win tomorrow. And this is what we'll go out and do our best to win. Whatever happens, happens. But we will give our best.
Hi, I'm Dhiman. I work for the Hindustan Times. When you first came here, we saw you more as somebody who was the team's main goal scorer all those seasons ago. Over time, you have adapted your game, you've changed, becoming somebody who falls behind, feeds the strikers. There were lovely balls for Cummins that didn't go to feet the other day. Is that what you enjoy doing more, or would it be playing more in a more advanced area of the pitch that you enjoy doing?
In football, I think you just have to adapt, and it's a team sport. It doesn't matter who's scoring, who's assisting. Every single thing counts. Every single thing, from the players that are playing to the players that haven't even played a minute. Everything is important. It's a club environment that we go out there and we're all together. Like I said, it doesn't matter if I'm playing. If I have to play right back, for example, I will do everything I can to give my best in that position and help the team.
Hi, Dimi. Tomorrow is a crucial match. So, how, as a player, how you guys are motivating yourself for the tomorrow's game?
Motivation is obviously high. It's an opportunity to go out there and win the league. So, yeah, the motivation is there. We're ready.
Dimi, have you ever faced this kind of similar situation before in your career, where you know, despite winning the game, you have to rely on another team result or such?
not really. But look, it's still exciting. Like I said, it kind of sounds like I'm repeating myself, but we just gotta go out there and win. That's it.
There is just one more question that beating Delhi is possible, we know. But scoring 7 or 6 goal against Delhi, is that really possible? What you think as a striker?
Anything is possible. It's all positive mindset. Everything is positive. I don't know, like, what happens tomorrow, I don't know. Anything can happen. Just give it all God. That's it.
Hi, Dinesh Shukarna from ISL Sports. What will be your message to the fans before the last game?
Once more to come and support, be the 12th man. And yeah, we'll go out, leave everything on the field. That's it. That's all. Give it our best. That's it. Thanks.